Hello and welcome to Rate That Character, the show where a member of the Source Gaming team discusses their opinion on a character's chances for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So even though information on the game has finally dropped, we do know that there are more newcomers to be revealed, and thus the series isn't going anywhere. But do remember that this is not the view of Sakurai, Source Gaming as a whole, or any other member of the community. With that out of the way, my name is NantenJex, and let's see who today's character is. The Punch-Out series is full of colourful and memorable boxers. Many of these would be good inclusions into Super Smash Bros., whether it be Bold Bull, King Hippo or Mr. Sandman. However, some of these boxers may only be known if people manage to actually beat the game, or at least get a certain length into it. There is one boxer though that almost everybody will know, because he is the first one in almost every game, and this is Glass Joe. Glass Joe is a French boxer with a glass jaw, hence the name, who has only ever won one fight in his entire career. Just because that happens to be against the original world champion, who's in Super Punch-Out, is beside the point. Glass Joe is the tutorial boxer, and incredibly weak. Little Mac can beat him really easily. However, because so many people know of him, he fits quite a few of the criteria to appear in Smash. So, could he put his dukes up and potentially lose to the entire Smash roster? Glass Joe is one of the more memorable Punch-Out characters. While King Hippo gets a lot of attention due to his quite memorable design, it's also not very fitting for Smash. It'd be hard to visualise how he would actually move and run around considering how large he is. With Glass Joe, this isn't a problem. He's only slightly taller than Little Mac and a bit skinnier, but other than that, he has a very similar frame to him, which means he could be an easy Echo fighter. I did a Dream Smasher for Glass Joe along with a bunch of other clones that I'll link in the description below. But effectively, Glass Joe could be a weaker version of Little Mac, who only has 1 in 100 chance of pulling off some kind of super powerful attack with his standard B. He'd also have no star KO. But joke characters aren't new to Smash. We got Pichu in Melee and Jigglypuff in Super Smash Bros. 64. With Pichu coming back and retaining some of the elements that made him a joke character, who's to say that we can't get another one with Glass Joe? Well, the reason Pichu's coming back is because everybody is coming back. It's worth noting that from Brawl onwards, there was no joke character, the idea got scrapped. Possibly because people wouldn't really use that character unless they really wanted a challenge. On top of this, with Pichu already being back, there's already a joke character in Smash Ultimate, so do we really need another one? It's possible to have it, but we don't need it. As well, another Punch-Out character isn't exactly on the top list of requested characters for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Glass Joe is hardly on the same level of characters like Chrom, Dark Samus, Isabelle and so on, who have all either made it or are highly requested. Echo characters tend to be focused on really popular picks, so Glass Joe doesn't really fit this. It's kind of a similar situation to Blood Falcon, where he would have been a very easy Echo fighter for Captain Falcon, but he's not really requested, so why bother? Ultimately though, Glass Joe feels like the most likely new Punch-Out character we could get. He's not as recurring as Bold Bull, and he's not as popular as King Hippo, but he is an easy Echo fighter to make, and he is also well known. He's been in nearly every Punch-Out game, and is almost always the first one that players fight, meaning that even people who have just picked up Punch-Out and tried it once will know who Glass Joe is, assuming they remember. Thank you for watching today's Rate That Character. If you liked this video, then give us a like and share with your friends. Let us know in the comments your thoughts on today's character, and give us a suggestion for a future character you would like us to rate. I want to thank all our patrons, in particular our super patron, the Duke of Dorks. A link to his channel can be found below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date, and always remember to return to the source.